So that's how you could convince a landlord, especially a landlord that's got massive block of flats, and we're looking to close 16 apartments because it's 2 blocks. Each block's got eight apartments. So we want to try with the 8 apartment first. So remind me then about the property in Liverpool again. So it's a 3-bedroom house, right?
It's a 3-bedroom house.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So we want to offer £800.
Yeah.
Right? And the landlord kind of okay with it, but she wants us to pay £3,000 deposit.
Yeah, she wants 3,000 deposit. She wants us to increase the rent, like she wants like 850 because someone had already offered her 900, but because we are a company, do you understand? So she would want 850.
So what we're gonna tell her, we can say, look, whatever the investor, the landlord, say, look, I understand someone has offered you this amount, but what we're offering you is a guaranteed rent every single month with repair and maintenance, management fees. I didn't have to worry about managing your tenant or having tenant issues. It's basically a professional relationship, isn't it? So, and also we'll have to guarantee that rent. She can go for the £900, tell her that, and you haven't got a problem with it. But however, with the £900, it comes repairs, it comes maintenance, it comes management, and then obviously you know how tenants are like as well. Well, that's what we are offering her basically. So we need to look at her pain point, right, and hit on her pain point, because you know where she lives, right? She lives out of that area.
Yeah.
Right? So we're taking that offer because I think she knows you want to close her. She got trying to be a bit greedy there. And tell her, look, we don't normally increase the rent, okay, for the duration of the tenancy. But in order for you to be okay with it, I'm happy to agree with you at 825 or 820.
Okay.
Right? So that then it kind of protects you for the next 3 years or 2 years. Right? Push 3 years because she will come back with, say, 2 years, right? And then you will then tell her that. So if you go with that, don't pretend like you desperately need the deal. Pretend like you are helping her because she put her numbers down for us to help her. And tell her in order for that to work for you and your investors, right, it needs to be that way. And unfortunately, you're not going to pay £3,000 deposit. One, it is illegal. Secondly, it's not just sustainable because our investors or ourselves going to come in, paint and decorate the house, refurnish it because we might not need our furniture, right? And we need to bring the property to a standard that is good for our investors, right? So that's how we could communicate it with her. Okay? Pretend like you don't want it. I know you want it. You're just going to play a little bit of brinkmanship there.
Okay.
Okay? So the maximum you want to go is basically 850, right? Okay. If she's pushing about deposits, you don't want to haggle, say, I will try if I can get 2 month deposit, but 1 month, but that is literally when you got so far. Like when someone pushed you until to the wall, you've got nowhere to go. Then you use that. But if we can get that 1 month deposit and 1 month rent, we can easily secure that property. Yeah?
Okay. Yeah.
Right. Do you have any question then?
No. So with the Wolverhampton one, I'm still putting it across to them like I'm sourcing it, for investors, so I'm taking it up myself as a company.
So look, like I just communicate with you. You can say, look, in order for this to work for me or my investors, this is the amount we're able to put for this block. You've got block of 6, right? 6 apartments in one block, right?
8 in one block.
8 in one block. Say I can take the whole block, meaning you don't have to worry about renting these properties individual because that's what you don't want, right? You're not going to have voids, right? And you don't have to worry about repair and maintenance. But the supported living you're talking about for this property will not work for us. And I don't think it would work for any of our investors. They may tell you this, but it might not work. So I got to be honest with you. What we could do with this property is service accommodation. And in order for that to work for me and my investors guaranteeing you the rent every single month, I gonna pay you this X amount. right? But the X amount you're gonna tell him, we're gonna like negotiate on that amount, right? You don't want to tell him your final amount. You can negotiate. Say, look, the best I could do is 750 because I have to guarantee the rent, repair and maintenance, and then obviously this property is not too close to the location I would have preferred it to be. You understand? Just be confident. Just ignore what they've got. You know, you are a businessman. If it doesn't work for you, you don't want to take it. You can only take it if it works for you. So try all that avenue, right? If he's still reluctant, say, okay, you go away, think about it. I'll go away and think about it. And come back to me then, and then we can see then what we can do from there on. If I have to come in on a phone call, I'm prepared to also come in with you on a conference call, introducing me as a business partner, see if we're able to get him down the line. Because we had similar situation with one of my investors who took 5 blocks of flat in Bristol. So exactly same way, similar, very, very similar situation. So let's see them, because the key thing you need to tell them that you're going to take the whole block. And by taking the whole block, they don't have to worry about having the other blocks vacant, so the other flats vacant, whilst they look for tenant. Yeah. Okay, so that's our selling point. And obviously, we got a professional relationship, and it won't be dealing with tenant.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
All
Right. Let's see how we got on.
Okay. All right.
Thank you.
Thanks. Bye.
So that's how you could convince a landlord, especially a landlord that's got massive block of flats, to secure their property. You have to go in with that brinkmanship, pretending like you don't really want the property, right? And then tell them, listen, in order for this to work for you and for the investors, boom, 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 as I've just said. So that's how you can close rent-to-rent property deals. And we're looking to close 16 apartments, because it's 2 blocks. Each block's got eight apartments. So we want to try with the 8 apartment first, and then we move on to the other 8 apartments. So hopefully we'll get the whole unit, both units, on a rent-to-rent. Probably we could do 5 years minimum, and that will generate us lots of money. I look forward to sharing next video. Thank you.